Hey folks, JD here, and today we've got this. This is the Traxxas Stampede VXL 2WD Brushless truck. It's a beast. It really is a beast. It feels so well built, so well put together. That being said, I've got a new RPM front coming for it just in case I snap this one, because I tend to go hard with this. Maybe not today, but in coming videos I tend to go very hard with this. Now, what have we got in this? Well, we've got big bore oil-filled shocks. We've got beautiful foam-filled tyres, really nice rubber with chrome wheels. We've also got a great big brushless motor sat to the back. There's so many things about this particular car. I'm really looking forward to trying it out. Today, I've put my 3S in her, and we're going to connect her up, we're going to take her out, we're going to start to bed that motor in a little bit for the first minute or two, and then we're going to do a few laps and see exactly how well this does. Now, there's a lot of reasons I bought the two-wheel drive truck, and you'll find those out through this video. Alright then, my friends, let's crack on with it. Right, so for the second, I'm just going to take her around a little bit, see exactly how she goes with that. Do you know what? I'm on less than quarter throttle here. I literally am. Now, there's a few reasons I wanted the two-wheel drive, as I said. One of them being that I wanted to be able to actually pull the front wheel up, and which I've heard a lot of reports from a lot of Traxxas owners that say you can do it with a four-wheel drive, but it's a lot harder. And I wanted to make this a bit more stunty. I wanted to have this truck. Oh, didn't take my finger off the throttle then. Beautiful cornering ability and banking with it as well. Really nice. And that is the same speed. Oh, this thing is gonna fly. This thing is absolutely going to fly. Oh, wipeout. Oh, that was nice. Just gave her a little bit too much throttle as she came up. She pulled the wheel up and then she flipped over. Very nice indeed. I'm holding myself back for the second. I don't want to be unduly damaging the motor. Oh, do you know what? She just glides, but as I'm opening the throttle, I know that if I open it all the way, that she is just going to sit there and spin exactly as she did there. She is such a powerful little beast. Such a powerful little beast. It is unbelievable. Fair play. And this transmitter works extremely well. I'm always a little bit dubious about a lot of transmitters, because obviously that then depends on how far you can take it, depends on your fun with the vehicle, the truck, the car, whatever. But with this, it just feels so well built. It feels so nice. It's not heavy with the 4 AA's in it. Yes, thank you for using 4 AA's and not 8. The steering wheel, I said in the unboxing, it felt really I was really surprised how it didn't have more of a premium feel to it. And yeah, I'm still shocked about that, but also at the same time, it's working really well. It just does exactly what it says on the tin. Oh, I've managed to pick up a passenger. There we are, look at that. I've managed to pick up a passenger in the wheelie bar. Let's take you out of there, fella. Let's have a little look at that camera too. That's looking okay. Is it still recording? Yeah. And yeah, fair play. It's just working really well. Steering trim is just dead bang in the centre on 0, so it's neither left nor right, and it's working extremely well on this really harsh sort of tarmac / gravel / concrete. One thing I am noticing, when she goes on the corner, she's pulling up one of the wheels, because I'm going a bit too fast to corner there, but that doesn't matter. Normally with another truck she'd start to lean quite heavily one way, but with this one, not at all. She decides that I'm going to go around a corner too fast. She brings up one of the wheels and her body stays solid and she just glides on that corner. And she's got so much stability. if I was to hit this speed with a lot of trucks, I picked up another stick. If I was to hit this speed with any other trucks, then I tell you straight away, I would have flipped this, and there would be no questions about that at all. She'd be on her roof. But oh, just a beautiful amount of speed. Really, really is. 3 wheels, up we go. Bit more speed and accelerate. Oh my god, this thing. Oh, this thing is so fast. Oh, and it's ejected my camera. Wow. What I like about this is you've got the potential to run this slow, you've got the potential to run this flat out very, very quickly. There's a nice sort of, it doesn't make you, and it's still recording, nothing's cracked. God, you know what, I swear by these run cams. I batter the hell out of them and they still keep going. And yeah, as I was saying, there is, let's have a look at her so far. So we've just taken her out, taken her around. She's looking good, she's covered in ice. But yeah, I'm very happy with how she's handling. Very, very happy indeed with how she's handling. She is, I mean, as I say, you can pull that throttle back and keep her at a nice rolling speed, or you can pull it back and, you know, spin the tarmac and really get her going quick. You have that ability. She allows you to do that. Very, very, very nice truck. Very, very nice truck indeed. To the point where it's actually it's, oh, that's smooth. So nice. The only thing, downside that I see, and it's bothered me since day one, that is that this body has got so much space on the front wheels. So it's fair enough having, I think it's got 4 inches in the middle, but on the either side, yeah, you can see the suspension arms. Yeah, it looks cool, but there's also that huge gap as well that, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. Something about this, just cosmetic it is, it's not, you know, anything to do with the mechanics of the car, but still at the same time it just doesn't sit well. But yeah, so far so very, very, very good indeed. That camera's having a hard time, so I think I'm going to take it off. Yeah, that camera is listed to port. It's swiveling around, bless it. But yeah, you know what? I am so impressed with this so far. Right, let's give multiple terrains a try. So, we got a 2-wheel drive truck in ice on a camber. This would just be a recipe for disaster normally. The truck would be slipping everywhere. So, even with that 2-wheel drive, she is still managing to hold herself extremely well. Oh yes, Mr. Stampede, this is most definitely. Over she comes, that 3S still holding well, got an amazing battery life. Yes. So I take the camera off her again. I did put it back on, but she was just wobbling around about too much. So far, every sort of terrain that I've thrown at this today, there's been no problem. And that's either ice, grass and ice with gravel and this woodland type of trail. And I tell you what, it is just fantastic. Absolutely brilliant, this thing. Oh, the power is amazing, and I haven't even opened her up fully yet. Nowhere near it. But I tell you what, this thing is just, oh, this is my new favourite for now. But yeah, just so superior to a lot of cars out there and a lot of trucks out there. But down to the very, very tight steering. Ooh, the very, very, have I got it stuck? Yes, I've got it stuck. Down to the very tight steering, the very tight control in the throttle. It makes this thing very, very easy to drive at a low rate, at a high rate. It doesn't matter. I mean, if I keep it at low, then she'll keep on going low. If I pull the throttle back, then that's it, she's gone, you know. And oh, it's just so nice to have a car that is this responsive. I mean, and that 3S battery just keeps on going. I mean, I've been out here now, I'm absolutely frozen. My feet are probably blue. And to give you some sort of a length of time of how long I've been out here, it was 20 past 8 since when I finished flying my quads this morning. And now, what time is it? It is 9:33. So I reckon I've been at this for a good 40 minutes, easily. And that 3S battery, I mean, obviously I'm not running her flat out, so I'm taking her more of a review slash bash slash multiple terrain and see how she handles sort of thing, you know. But one thing is absolutely sure, this is a winner. But what do I think fully about this car? Well, let's find out. Then, folks, so what do I think of the Stampede VXL two-wheel drive brushless truck? So many good things to say, but there are a couple of negatives. So let's start off there for a change. So, to begin with, what you have, when you have this particular truck, and when you've got all the pins clipped in, obviously I've taken them out for this particular video, what you're going to have is you're going to have this huge clearance here, which is nice, it's okay to look at, and you're going to have your 4-inch clearance between the truck and the floor. Again, that's good, but I do find it a bit strange. The body just seems to sit a little bit too high. I don't know, there's something, as I said in the video, I think it's just cosmetic, but it does annoy me a little bit. That's number one. Secondly, and this isn't down to the Traxxas more than anything else, but the wheelie bar collects stuff. I found that with the Bugster, I found that with loads of other stuff. The wheelie bar just collects sticks. It's a little bit annoying. If you're driving on more of a tarmac area, then you should be fine. But because my areas are quite wooded and quite woodland, like trails, then you find that they do actually collect some sticks. Not the end of the world, just a little bit annoying. Just stop every now and again and pull out everything. Now, once you remove the body, which comes off extremely simply, then obviously you've got access to all the gubbins on the inside. I think that's fantastic. A lot of area to move around, a lot of area to move things as well, and a lot of area for upgrades. Perfect. They clearly thought that through. Now, if we come on to the back of the truck, with the two-wheel rear-wheel drive, what I thought was going to happen is that we'd have a lot of wheel pop in and a lot of power when it wasn't needed, but in fact, this is actually given in a very, very nice way. The throttle on the transmitter gives you a great amount of power depending on how much you pull back. That's, you know, that is how a throttle works, but it's something very nice about the way that Traxxas has done it. It feels very professional. It feels that you can drive in a very slow manner, or you can pull it back and you can really see it go. Now, I found this to be extremely stable. I took corners and loops quite quickly as well. Found that the suspension actually banked very nicely and the wheels and tyres were wide enough to take up enough of the tarmac to stop the car from flipping. Yes, I flipped it a few times. Of course I did. Going too fast, judging things incorrectly, but that's what these are made for. Now, in me flipping and in me doing that, there is no damage whatsoever to the body. There's no damage whatsoever to the truck yet. Now, I was running on a 3S. That lasted me about 40-45 minutes of battery. That was intermittent through jumps, through grass, through ice, through tarmac, on mud, on dirt, on as you saw in the video, on loads of different terrains. And I found that it lasted me absolutely, well, 45 minutes. Perfect amount of time for driving. If I had that throttle back 100% more than I did, perhaps it wouldn't have lasted me as long, but still, 45 minutes for quite a conservative drive. I'm really happy with that. As I said in the unboxing, I didn't like that the the steering wheel didn't feel a bit more premium. It just had a bit of foam around it. Honestly, in the drive, that didn't bother me at all. Yes, it would have been nice to have something a little bit more premium, like a little bit of rubber or something, but in all honesty, it didn't really matter. I just think from aesthetics, again, from looking at it, it didn't look great. Not when you consider how much these cars are going for. One thing that does bother me, again, it's probably just cosmetic and aesthetic, but when you've got the body of the Traxxas on and you're going, you can hear it creaking and wobbling about. Now, obviously, there is going to be a bit of give. This is expected, because if everything was rigid, the first hole you hit, bang, everything would snap. So there has got to be a nice bit of give and a nice bit of travel with everything. But still, I don't know. I think it's because I noticed the gaps were extremely large, and I focused on that a little bit too much, I think. And that in turn made me pick things out with it. So I think I'm just being a little bit picky with that. But the actual, if you're interested in getting something like this as a car to upgrade or as a car to keep on using every week as part of the hobby, then I honestly don't think you can go wrong. I really don't. The two-wheel drive gives you the option of wheeling as well. It gives you the option of having quite a light front end, because you've got all the power and the motors towards the back there. You've got nothing. You've only got the servo in the front just controlling the way that the wheels move. It's very nice for jumping, it's very nice for driving, it's very nice for wheeling. All in all, I can't say enough good things about this. You've heard my negatives, you've heard my positives. I think this is brilliant, and I can't wait to start mucking around with it and altering these gear ratios and see exactly what we can make this do. Alright then, my friends, well, I hope you've enjoyed. If you've got any questions, please do hit me up in the comments. Thank you ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD, you've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time, my friends, happy racing.